Welcome to live coverage of the annual Scott County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade, presented by the Independent Herald and South Fork Networks.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 77th annual Scott County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade here on the IH Sports Network, along with all of our other affiliates. This is Kevin Akers along with my son Joshua Akers being able to call this for you today. We've got, of course, got Greg Bond back on the board. Ben Garrett is here with his wife Melanie. Melanie is on the camera for us. We got a couple of other cameras that we're going to be running as well. Ben's going to be out here taking pictures, so we're looking forward to a great parade. There is a total, if I can grab this real quick, a total of about 88 entries in this, and of course several entries have several moving parts, so there's going to be, I think there's close to 200 moving parts in this, Joshua.
Wow.
And you can see it's coming up here on us. We are, of course, located at the intersection of Industrial Lane and Highway 27. This will be going, this is pretty well the starting point as we started HB, what is the, I forgot where it starts at, the name of it.
Lord, I don't even.
Thermoid?
Thermoid.
Yeah. And goes all the way to Oneida Elementary School. First thing is to come up here, this is Troop 333 that always leads it off, Boy Scout Troop. I want to thank King's Grooming Lounge for allowing us to set up here in their parking lot. And also Takahata is our main sponsor here. And we got a couple other sponsors, but here is Scott County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade Barriers, Troop 333, and they've had that duty for as long as I can remember.
Coming up right behind them, we have Cub Scouts Group 136 in their little uniforms and handing out candy to everybody.
We'll be announcing some prize winners as they come through today as well. We got the Judge's Choice and some other things that will be rolling up here. There's a TWRA. And I'm waiting to see our Grand Marshal. Where's our Grand Marshal, Ben? Okay, I got it. So this is just your police escorts that are out here. Well, here's the Scott County Sheriff's Department throwing out lots of candy.
Unlike our counterparts over in Clinton, Tennessee, they are not allowed to throw candy this year in their Christmas parade due to construction on Main Street. So it's nice to see that all the kids can still come out and get some candy.
And now we can see the pickup truck with the balloon arch. And that is our Grand Marshal, Emma Hewitt, and her family. Emma is a lifelong, or is a, pardon me, look it up here. She is a student at Huntsville. She is a childhood leukemia survivor. And her parents are Chad and Ryan Hewitt, and she's the Grand Marshal this year. Linda Burge is following up right behind them, and she's the president of the 2025 Chamber.
Here we have Miss Briley Rector. She's the 2025 Miss Scott County Fairest of the Fair. Briley Rector honors her title this year. She spreads warm holiday spirit throughout the parade.
Behind her is Zoe Terry, the 2025 Miss Teen Scott County Fairest of the Fair. Zoe Terry proudly represents Scott County as a 2025 Miss Teen Fairest of the Fair. She brings holiday warmth and hometown pride to the parade.
And here we have Miss Carson Smith. She shines as the 2025 Miss Teen Fairest of the Fair. She brings youthful joy and festive excitement to today's celebration.
And right behind her is Luna Strunk. Luna Strunk is Miss Scott County Fairest of the Little Miss Scott County Fairest of the Fair. She brings Christmas joy along the entire parade route. And that was Luna Strunk. Coming up here is...
That is Little Miss Siri Ruthley. She proudly represents Scott County as the Little Miss Fairest of the Fair, and she brings cheer and Christmas joy to this year's parade.
And right behind her is Tiny Tot, Scott County Fairest of the Fair, Renly Lloyd. And once again, she was the Tiny Toy, Scott County Fairest of the Fair. I said Tiny Tot.
I believe it's supposed to be Tiny Tot.
Yeah. That'd be Ben's fault. I think we just missed going by, and apologize for that, Renly Duncan, Little Miss Tiny Tot Jr., Scott County Fairest of the Fair. She spreads cheerful Christmas spirit along the route.
Coming up here, we have Miss Blakely Anderson. She's the 2025 Little Miss Petite Fairest of the Fair and Unicorn Pageant Queen. She brings a bright smile and holiday joy to this year's parade. And right behind them is the Oneida High School Pride of the Tribe Marching Band. They had the distinct honor of marching last night in Gatlinburg's Christmas parade, and they are here with us today for their hometown. And heck of a weekend for them.
And Jonathan Elliott, their director, walking right in front of us right now. He's done a fantastic job with his band. Coming up from behind the band is the Oneida High School FFA. They celebrate leadership through agricultural. They thank the farmers of Scott County and wish everyone a wonderful Christmas.
Holly Jolly Hay Bales. Right up behind them is Highland Connection. Highland Connection reminds us that family stays close no matter the distance. They send warm Christmas wishes to the entire community.
All right, here comes our cars. Sometimes these get a little bit out of order, so we'll apologize if any of them are out of order, so we'll try to run through those. The first one here is Herald Chambers. That's a 1931 Ford Deluxe Roadster. Harold Chambers presents his beautiful restored 1931 Ford Deluxe Roadster. This is timeless classic, brings style and nostalgia to the parade.
Right behind him is Mark Gibson's 34 Dodge Sedan. He presents his beautifully preserved 1934 Dodge Sedan. This classic car adds timeless style to the parade lineup. And entry number 18 is Kurt Laxton's 1961 Willis Jeep Wagon. This classic favorite brings timeless charm to the parade as well. And right behind him is Gabriel Boswell in the 2014 Ruby Red Mustang GT. He showcases his powerful Ruby Red Mustang GT. This eye-catching ride adds excitement and Christmas spirit to the event. Tom Botts has his 1950 Mercury. This iconic car brings history, style, and festive spirit to the celebration. Right behind there is the 1956 Chevy by Danny Worley. This beautiful classic adds charm and holiday spirit to the parade route. That's Benny Lettner's. Oh, that was Benny. Yeah, that was Benny Lettner's 1968 Camaro SS. And this one is the black car is a 1963 Ford Galaxy by Jared Burke. And then behind him is the 1980 Chevy Camaro by James Festus Day. This vintage favorite adds horsepower and holiday spirit to the parade. Right behind him, we had Daniel Cromwell's 1993 Dodge truck. He wishes everyone a safe, warm, and festive Christmas season. All right, here's our first winner. This is, go ahead and read that, Joshua. This is Tony Litton presents Bring Beauty and the Beast to life with a stunning live cast. Their float shares the timeless magic of this beloved story. And that wins first place in the special category.
Always does a great job. And right now we've got some Miller Equipment. They're showcasing their impressive equipment in this year's parade. They wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year. This is Miller's Equipment.
Throwing candy from the lawnmower.
And then right behind them, of course, this was Miller's Equipment, will be Miller Paving. They're making their way up to the intersection right now. Miller Paving has been around for many, many years here in Scott County and serving the surrounding area. And they wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year.
Coming up right behind the Miller & Sons paving truck here, El Rey Azteca. El Rey Azteca shares warm holiday greetings on behalf of their team. They wish everyone a Merry Christmas filled with family, food, and joy. And this just so happens to be how I'm finding out El Rey's does catering.
Apparently a lot of it with that big trailer.
Trailer like that, yeah.
Got a little bit of a gap here once again. That would give us the opportunity to thank King's Grooming Lounge, allowing us to set up in their parking lot. We've done this here the last couple of years. And our main sponsor here on the parade is Takahata from Helenwood. We appreciate them doing that for us this year.
Coming around the corner now, making their way down 27 now, is Asher's Light. Asher's Light honors the memory of Christopher Asher Cole Overton with kindness and giving. Their float celebrates love, charity, and the true spirit of Christmas.
Would you like to get a teddy bear?
I think I'll save that for the kids this year. Although that Star Wars BB-8 looks pretty enticing.
Now comes entry number 30, Winco Farm and Home Country Christmas. Winco Farm and Home shares a warm country Christmas theme with neighbors and friends. Their team wishes everyone a Merry Christmas from their family to yours. Got the Grinch in the back there. And now coming up, Josh, you want to do this one? You're playing the band?
Yeah. Coming up now is the Scott High School Band. The Marching Highlanders bring joy and the spirit of Christmas this season with joyful Christmas favorites. Their music sets a festive tone for this year's parade. As you can see, they have their festive uniforms on this year, and I must say that has got to be a lot more comfortable than the uniforms we had to wear.
Because of how cold it is.
Yeah, that's true
too. And this is Marley Lau. She's a 2025 Wheat Pumpkin Princess. Marley proudly represents the Allert Pumpkin Festival. As the 2025 Wheat Pumpkin Princess, she brings sweetness and holiday joy to the parade.
Coming up right behind her is Miss Emily Owens. She's the 2025 First Annual Highlander Heritage Queen. Emily Owens represents the First Annual Highlander Heritage Queen title with pride. She shares holiday joy with hometown spirit along the parade route. Right behind her is Miss Marley Geisler. Marley proudly represents the Highlander Heritage Pageant. She brings grace and festive warmth to the parade.
In the van is the Quality Family Buckeye Radio Flyer Christmas. They bring a nostalgic Radio Flyer themed Christmas float to the parade. Their team wishes everyone a joyful Christmas.
And they also took home third place in the traditional category for this year's parade.
It's a nice float. And now we see Johnny Garrett for Congress. Representative Johnny Garrett shares warm Christmas greetings with Scott County. He celebrates the strength and unity of Tennessee communities.
Right behind him is Adam Johnson on his Indian motorcycle. Adam Johnson rides proudly on his striking Indian motorcycle. He brings classic Americana style to this year's Christmas parade. And that is a sharp bike.
Mm-hmm. All Indians usually are. Here is Unicorn Fun. Unicorn Fun brings a playful twist with their Pirate Christmas theme. Their crew sails in to make sure no child is forgotten this season.
Coming up behind them is the Harbor Church. The Harbor Church is from Jacksboro, and they share a message of hope and unity. They wish everyone a blessed and joyful Christmas season.
And on this white Ford pickup truck, we have Blakely Terry. She's a 2025 Unicorn Christmas Grand Supreme and Little Pumpkin Princess. Blakely Terry proudly represents her titles with grace and a festive charm as she brings holiday sparkle and joy to this year's celebration.
Coming up behind her is Miss Remy Terry. She's the 2025 Miss Unicorn 10 through 12 Queen. Remy proudly represents the 2025 Miss Unicorn 10 through 12 Queen title with grace and sparkle. She brings bright holiday cheer and a touch of magic to this year's parade.
Addie Crabtree is your 2025 Unicorn Christmas Pageant Queen. She brings bright holiday spirit to this year's parade.
Here's the Fairview Dance Team, the award-winning Fairview Dance Team. And they shine with festive enthusiasm. These talented dancers share holiday joy on behalf of Fairview School.
And, of course, right with them is the cheer team and basketball players, and they're excited to celebrate with Scott County this Christmas. They bring teamwork, school pride, and holiday spirit to the parade route.
Coming up now is Big Ridge Missionary Baptist Church, presenting Jesus is the greatest gift. Big Ridge Missionary Baptist Church celebrates the true meaning of Christmas. Their flow honors Jesus as the greatest gift to all who believe.
And they are second place in the religious category. And here is Pat Lackey. Pat Lackey joins the parade with warm holiday greetings. He wishes everyone in the community a blessed and Merry Christmas. And it's too cold to be out in a boat.
Especially a speedboat with an engine of that size on it.
Yeah, that's a lot of motor. All right, coming up here is the Tennessee Department of Agriculture. And Smokey Bear should be in this here somewhere. Tennessee Department of Agriculture reminds everyone of Smokey's timeless message. Only you can prevent forest fires. They wish the community a safe and Merry Christmas.
And here is Oneida Equipment with Christmas on the Farm. Oneida Equipment joined this parade with a 32-foot log truck and trailer carrying two of their signature tractors. Well,
no, I don't see that one.
I don't see that one.
This is Stand here, so that one must not have made it in. Stand and Yelsey lighting the way of tomorrow's leaders. Stand and the youth leadership Scott County Initiative proudly showcases the strength and potential for Scott County's next generation. Their group brings hope, service, and holiday cheer. The side by sides that you saw come by just then, that was Tommy's Motorsports. Tommy showcases the excitement of outdoor adventure with their lineup of ATVs and side by sides. They bring high energy, holiday spirit to the parade and wish everyone a safe and joyful and adventure-filled Christmas season.
Following up right behind them is Plateau Electric. They are powering Christmas cheer. They join the parade with warm holiday greetings for the community. They are honored to serve. They celebrate the season with appreciation for their members and wish everyone a safe, bright, and joyful Christmas. Following up behind them is Miss Courtney Massengale. Courtney brings festive spirit and warm holiday cheer to the parade. She is proud to celebrate Christmas with the Scott County community. And it looks like she is the 2025 Miss Unicorn Fund Mini Supreme. Oh, that's Miss Hazel Foster. We don't have an entry for her.
That's okay. Some of them get a little out of
they get a
place
little.
in there. It's we got almost 90 entries, and so they're not all going to always hit 100% every time. This is
Huntsville Post Acute and Rehab, Island of Misfit Toys. Huntsville Post Acute and Rehab shares warm greetings from the Island of Misfit Toys. Their float celebrates holiday whimsy and caring community spirit.
And this is entry number 55. This is the Grinch. Do not have an information sheet on them, unfortunately. But I think this is still tied in with the... Not sure. Okay, here's on the back. We'll see this. This is Shonda Davis. She's a Queen Spectacular.
And right behind her is 2026 Mr. and Mrs. Spooktacular, Kaylee Mae Pemberton, first runner-up and ambassador.
Along with
Miss Spooktacular 2025, Kirsten Silcox.
And this is Pappy's Peddlers Mall, a child's Christmas dream at the North Pole. Pappy's Peddlers Mall brings the wonder of a child's North Pole dream to life. Their float celebrates imagination, magic, and the joy of Christmas.
Following up behind them is Dale Brummett Racing. Brummett Racing sends warm Christmas wishes to the community. They invite everyone to cheer them on as they prepare for their 2026 racing season.
Looks like somebody put that car into the wall there, didn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
And here's our first place in the religious category. This is New Life Tabernacle. Jesus is the reason for the season.
New Life Tabernacle shares a heartfelt reminder of the true meaning of Christmas. Their float celebrates faith, hope, and the joy of Jesus' birth.
Once again, this is your first place award winner in the religious category. SUVs, well, it's not SUV. I don't know why I said side-by-sides. I think they're tied in with New Life Tabernacle. I don't have any information on them. I just got word from a Chamber of Commerce member that was correct.
Coming up now, we have Miss Jocelyn Conister. She's Miss Teen Tennessee Beautiful Belle. Jocelyn Conister shines as Miss Teen Tennessee Beautiful Belle. She brings elegance and holiday cheer to the celebration.
And in the white Mustang convertible. That's not her. Is that her? Yeah, there she is. This is Emma Grace Hayes, 2025 Little Miss Royal Elegance, Tennessee. Emma Grace Hayes proudly represents Royal Elegance, Tennessee. She will go on to represent her state at the U.S. Miss National Pageant in Florida next year.
Coming up now, we have JP Off-Road. JP Off-Road features custom-built Jeeps ready for any adventure. They wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a joyful holiday season.
They've got several entries. Most people, clean their vehicles up real good. They're going to be in parade.
Well,
but
they're showcasing that they can go anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was fixing to say. I mean, for them, that's what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
It's got a good stereo in it. I don't know if you could hear that or not, but it's blasting out there pretty good. Doing Christmas carols. Once again, if you happen to join us late, this is the 77th annual Scott County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade. That's going back a long time. Just a few years before I was born. Not a lot.
I thought about making a joke, but I decided against it.
Here is the Scott County Shelter Society. They extend warm Christmas wishes to all. Their work continues to support, uplift, and care for local families.
They're throwing out the full-size candy bars. I don't know if you saw that. We got a king-sized Reese's.
Those will run out by the time they make the turn up here by Old First National Bank.
Might run up there and see if there's any left. I highly doubt it, though.
Out in the black Chevy four-wheel drive pickup truck. This is going to be
Foiled & Co. Salon. Foiled & Company Salon, newly opened in November 25, specializes in extensions in blonde color. They wish everyone a bright and beautiful Christmas season.
Go ahead with that one, Joshua, because I got some stuff I need to add to that. They come in late.
Coming up now is the TCAT. TCAT is presenting Candyland Christmas. TCAT students from the Allied Health and Medical Assisting Program share warm Christmas greetings as they celebrate wrapping up their first 16-month training class. These future healthcare professionals are preparing to step into the workforce with skill, compassion, and holiday cheer. TCAT's Heavy Equipment program also joins the parade from the Oneida campus, where students learn to operate heavy machinery for the construction industry. They proudly bring the spirit of hard work and career readiness to this year's festive Candyland theme.
Now the dump truck you see back here is hauling the skid steer. Is a brand new earth moving equipment for the operator class. The truck is driven by Ronnie Muncie and Smoke West. Also, the John Deere diesel tractor that's in front of us is owned by Lee Little of Clark Range and is completely restored by the diesel powered equipment technology students. It's driven by instructor Gabe Kennedy. So there's the skid steer. That tractor, by the way, was a 1967 John Deere 3020.
Coming up now is United Cumberland Bank, presenting Santa's Workshop. United Cumberland Bank brings Santa's Workshop to life with hard-working elves and Christmas magic. They wish everyone a Merry Christmas filled with joy and wonder. And behind them we have Landmark Baptist Church. Landmark Baptist Church extends heartfelt Christmas blessings to the community. They are honored to celebrate the season with Scott County. Pulling what looks to be an even older John Deere tractor.
Mm-hmm. We don't have the information on that, but
I would say that predates 1967.
Yeah, a little bit. And the white Jeep, I think that's a Cherokee, is Xfinity. They join the parade with warm holiday greetings. They wish everyone a bright and connected Christmas season. Then they've got one of the utility trucks as well. And also,
They got a couple trucks in it this year.
yeah, they do. I'm just curious. If he's waiting on the traffic light, he's got the right of way. He don't have to worry. He kind of stopped.
You can tell they're not from around here.
Now we see come up is Abigail Overton. She's the 2025 Birchfield Football Homecoming Queen. Abigail Overton proudly represents Birchfield as the 2025 Homecoming Queen. No, that is not her.
That is Shaylin Pickard. She's 2025 Fairview Basketball Homecoming Queen. Shaylin shines as the 2025 Fairview Basketball Homecoming Queen, celebrating her school with pride and heart. She shares warm Christmas spirit with the community as she takes her place in the parade.
And apparently Abigail wasn't able to make it. That's noticed off. But coming up here is, boy, this is all out of order here on our information page. Tiffany Jeffers, assessor of property. And this was second place in the traditional. There she goes.
Scott County Assessor of Properties Office brings the fun of Christmas vacation to life. Their team wishes everyone a wonderful and festive Christmas season.
There's Michelle Jeffers. She's 2025 Boys and Girls Club Youth of the Year. She represents leadership, dedication, and a bright future for our community.
Right behind them is the Boys and Girls Club first and second grade cheer team. The cheer team brings youthful energy and excitement. They share big smiles and holiday cheer with every step.
Here is Reed's Wrecker Service honoring a Scott County World War II veteran. Reed's Wrecker Service honors a local World War II veteran with deep gratitude. They wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a meaningful holiday season. Edgar Roaster Reed is the one that they're Rouster. Yeah, Edgar Rouster Reed is the one that they're honoring.
Right behind them is Marlar Trailer Sales, presenting Gingerbread Wonderland. Marlar Trailer Sales presents a delightful gingerbread wonderland theme. They send warm Christmas wishes to the entire community.
Judge's Choice. And here is our Judge's Choice Award winner. That is the main prize in the parade. Go ahead, Joshua, and tell us who this is.
This is Mud and Grace Transfers presents Santa's Workshop. Mud and Grace Transfers bring Santa's Workshop to life with festive color and creativity. They wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a joyful New Year. And I have to say, yeah, they work their tails off on that. Mm-hmm. That is a great looking float.
And now here is Big Ridge Siding and Guttering. They want to send warm Christmas greetings to Scott County. They are proud to serve the community all year long.
Coming up behind them is Trinity Baptist Church. Trinity Baptist Church celebrates the birth of Christ and the promise of His return. They wish everyone a blessed and Merry Christmas.
Trinity Baptist Church is located down next to New River. Been there for several years. They're located just east of Highway 27, right before you go over the hill.
You know Christ is your Savior. Have you trusted Christ with your eternal soul? Jesus Christ came to save sinners. If you're a sinner, He wants to save you. He proved it by His love on the cross, His resurrection from the grave. Faith did not hold Him, death did not resist. That eternal life is promised.
And this is the Grizzly presents Christmas Treats Wonderland. Grizzly presents a sweet and whimsical Christmas treats wonderland. Their float brings holiday magic with dancing marshmallows, cocoa cups, and festive treat for all.
And you can hear coming into our view now is West Ready Mix. They want to send warm Christmas wishes from their locally owned and operated team. They are proud to be a part of this year's celebration. West Ready Mix has been a part of this parade for as long as I can remember. That's a long time.
That is a long time.
I can remember when they had to plow the floats with a horse.
I'm sure you remember having to go saddle up your horse a couple times there too.
Dad did. Your grandfather rode in the parade several times with horses, which should be coming up here before long.
Coming up now is Bible Believers Baptist Church, Christ our Redeemer. Bible Believers Baptist Church shares a message of hope through Christ our Redeemer. They wish everyone a Merry Christmas as they celebrate the greatest gift of all.
And now making the turn is Big South Fork Medical Center and Myrtle Recovery Centers. Big South Fork Medical Center and Myrtle Recovery Centers are proudly share their mission of hope, healing, and recovery with the community. They wish everyone a warm and healthy Christmas season filled with comfort, care, and brighter days ahead.
Coming up now is the Full Throttle Campground. Full Throttle Campground brings warm Christmas greetings to everyone along the route. They're proud to be part of the Scott County holiday tradition.
And we've got several moving parts to their section. So we'll just let you sit and enjoy these very nice side by sides as they roll through.
And the first one coming around the bend here just so happens to be have Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm. Two of them in there. Once again, the parade route starts at Thermoid over on here on Industrial Lane. We're just maybe probably a couple hundred yards from the start of the parade. They will wind all the way up through town on Highway 27 and disband next to Walmart at the Oneida Elementary School. This has been the traditional parade route for many, many years. They've changed a few times in the past and gone up Main Street and done a few things like that, but this always seems to be the route that they end up coming back to year after year.
Coming up now is Cousins Gone Dirty. Cousins Gone Dirty brings color, fun, and laughter with their lively float. They wish everyone a bright and cheerful Christmas. And in between them and the next one is Cricket Authorized Retailer.
And here comes Hometown Furniture, Mickey and Minnie Mouse, along with some of their friends. Hometown Furniture brings the magic of Disney to Scott County with Mickey and Minnie Mouse leading the way in holiday cheer. They wish everyone a Merry Christmas filled with joy, family, and a little extra sparkle. And now we're going to get a long train of all of your volunteer fire departments here in Scott County. Here's Paint Rock. Once again, that's Paint Rock Volunteer Fire Department.
Coming up now is the Pine Hill Volunteer Fire Department. Of course, we want to say a very special thank you to all of our first responders, military, and medical personnel for everything that you do. Coming up now, we have the Huntsville Fire and Rescue Volunteer Fire Department.
Huntsville has several nice units. Their ladder truck is now fixing to make their way on here. They've got a very nice ladder truck, pumper. some very fine equipment. And these are all volunteers.
And it does look like they heard what you said about the Jeeps earlier, and they have washed the trucks. They look
You will never see a dirty fire truck. I've never seen one.
No, I haven't either. Now coming up is the 7th District Fire Department.
If you're not familiar where the 7th District is, that's the Coopertown area. Right before you get into the Big South Fork Park, all that would be the 7th District Volunteer Fire Department.
Now coming into your frame is the South Scott County Volunteer Fire Department.
It'll be down toward the Robbins area.
See, I knew that one.
They have a couple of fine units as well. And then now is the East 63 Volunteer Fire Department out toward Fairview and out that way. I got a question coming up for you, Joshua. See if you can get it.
Following closely behind them is the Mid-County Volunteer Fire Department.
Another impressive ladder truck. Where's the Mid-County Volunteer Fire Department located?
If I was guessing, I would say around Helenwood.
You're exactly right. Their station is located right near the railroad crossing there in Helenwood. And they've got several units. Something a lot of people don't never really realize until you're actually in one of these, driving these trucks and things like this, is a lot of work on your driver, because these are not automatics. These are straight shifts. So you're working that clutch and everything constantly with your legs, and it is a chore for about a 2-mile trip, just barely moving like that and working that clutch.
Heck of a calf workout.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up now into your frame is the Winfield Volunteer Fire Department. I hope you do not ask me where Winfield is. I know where that one is.
It's north of Oneida.
South of Kentucky.
Yes, south of Kentucky. Between the two.
And riding atop the next truck coming into your frame from the Winfield Fire Department is Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus has been a part of our Christmas parade for many, many years. But when you see her, you know who's coming next.
Yes, you do. Little piece of interesting trivia real quick for you folks. Mrs. Claus does not actually have a first name. It has changed throughout the years, and no one's ever really settled on a single one. Unlike, of course, the big man in red coming up next. that we all know and love. Santa Claus, riding atop the Oneida Volunteer Fire Department.
Ladder truck number 1. With anticipation that maybe one day they'll have 2. And if you can see the side of the truck, they've got a memorial to 9/11 on the side of their truck, which is pretty cool. There's the big man himself, Santa Claus, riding up there, as you pointed out, Joshua. Made his way to be a part of the Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade every single year.
Followed closely by Chief of Oneida Fire and Rescue,
Mike Stringer. And now we have South Fork Trading Company Mules and Wagon. South Fork Trading Company brings a classic Christmas tradition with their mule-drawn wagon. They share a festive cheer and wish everyone a joyful and memorable Christmas.
I am glad that they have finally learned to put the horses at the back of the parade this year.
There is a reason they do that, and you can imagine why. Now, when your grandfather, my dad, the big South Fork Saddle Club used to have horses in, they'd put them about the middle of the parade route. That never did go real well with people buying.
No. Having been a member of the Oneida Pride of the Tribe marching band, I can tell you from experience it does not go well.
Well, we've got a good group of good-looking horses and riders. I believe this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is probably one of the largest group of riders we've seen in this Christmas parade in quite a long time. And maybe I missed it, but I don't recall ever seeing anybody riding a mule, but you've got one right here bringing up the rear. Pretty cool deal.
Yeah.
And that is going to be the conclusion of our 77th annual Scott County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade. And we hope you've enjoyed it here. We've enjoyed bringing it to you. This is we've got Greg Bond that's working the command center over in the van. We got Melanie Garrett on her camera, done a fine job once again. Ben Garrett has been out here and helping get things put together. He is a member of the Chamber of Commerce, and he was actually a part of getting everything lined up and getting that going. So appreciate all of their hard work in bringing this to you today. And Jordan, my son, Joshua, and I'm Kevin Akers, and we've enjoyed bringing it to you. Want to thank once again King's Grooming Lounge for allowing us to set up here in their parking lot, and Takahata for being our main sponsor here for the 77th annual Scott County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade.